So we're waiting on the ready action.
Jake, has there been any talk among you guys about the hurricane and whether there might be an adjustment to the game Saturday?
Honestly, I've not looked at the weather. Whenever game time is, I'm there. So.
What did you take out of the South Carolina game in terms of what you guys are doing well and what you need to do better?
Yeah, it's just kind of everything we worked on this summer and everything we worked on this fall camp. It just kind of put back in our minds, hey, that's the reason we do that kind of work. We're grinding during the off season. It's just kind of like a little bit of reassurance, and it paid off for us a lot on Saturday. We were really physical. I thought, conditioning wise during the summer, that really paid off for us. I thought, guys, it was hot outside, but it didn't bother really anybody. So we were out there playing football and having a lot of fun.
I was fun to watch your line when they're doing their thing like they did in the third quarter. Second level.
Yeah, it's so much fun to watch those guys work. All I got to do is make sure the mic point's right, and just watch those guys take care of the rest. And with our running backs too, it's unbelievable. Kind of watching them, hit the holes and watch them break the tackles they do. I got the best seat in the house to watch a football game.
On the video breakdown, did Cade Mays do as good a job as it looked like he did filling in for Ryan?
Yeah, absolutely. He missed one that I kind of got on to him about. But other than that, extremely proud of Cade. Talked to him after the game, and so proud of him the way he kind of came in there. He wasn't really expecting it, but when his number was called, he was out there and he played really well.
Is your confidence at the same level with either one of them, either Andrew or Cade?
Yeah, obviously Andrew, very talented player. Really, one of my guys, and but Cade, he's also putting the time and the work too. So, whichever one gets the call, and whenever Andrew gets to feeling better, but both guys are really well and work out really well for us.
Jake, when it comes to Miko, obviously he's been the same fast, explosive kid the whole time, but was there ever a point where you feel like the light kind of came on for him? He's got so many big plays his last few games, and it seems like he's just routinely doing that now.
Yeah, I think it's just a testament to him of the work he put in during the off season. I think he's gotten even a little bit faster if he can. He's gotten stronger, and he's able to make some more moves with some guys. But offensively as well, we're also getting the ball to him, maybe a little bit more, and watching him take care of the rest.
You kind of, not for you, I guess it's not holding your breath, but do you kind of almost expect something big to happen when you get a ball out to him?
Oh, absolutely. You know what? When I, throw a little screen pass to him, I'm almost mad that he didn't take, my 10-yard pass, 6 yards to the house. I'm mad at him for not taking to the house, but because he has that potential and he's that kind of caliber player. So we kind of expect those things from him now, and hopefully he does really well for us.
Following up on Miko, what is his role as a guy that just brings energy to this team? He seems like the guy that leads the team out of the tunnel a lot. And what is his role in just bringing energy to this sport?
Miko, he's an exciting player. Get the ball in his hands. Let him take care of the rest. Miko, he's a great player for us. Really fun guy, and he's just a good guy to have around the locker room.
What does he do during practice and stuff? When you guys may be dragging on the table, trying to get everybody fired up?
Yeah, he runs by people and he catches the ball 67 yards down the field and makes a big play. Or he catches the ball 10 yards and takes it 7 yards to the house. So, whichever way he can get it to the end zone, whether it's a 10-yard pass or a 60-yard pass, it doesn't matter as long as you get the ball in his hands and take care of the rest.
Hey Jake, the catches haven't come yet for Demetrius. He posted on social media he's happy and loving it here. Have you talked to him at all about getting involved and the ball coming his way?
Yeah, that's just something. I think everybody in the receiver room. Our receivers, they're completely bought in. The way the kind of games have gone, so far, we hadn't had to throw the ball, 30, 40 times a game. So, guys are still bought in. And Demetrius, he's done great things for us. Especially in the first game, taking that one to the house. So, as far as the kind of way, that's just the way the kind of games have gone. Everybody's bought in, everybody's excited and ready to play this next game.
We asked you about it last year with guys like Terry who would go a couple games without getting catches. Is that part of your job to talk to guys when maybe they haven't been as involved as they hope they'd be?
Yeah, that's what I love about this team is nobody's ego is too big. We don't have to go and talk to guys. Guys we're bought in. We're winning football games. So why should I? The why me's, the poor me's. That doesn't happen for us. And that's just the kind of maturity level we have as a team. So we're excited about that. And it's just kind of on to the next one. Let's win the next one.
Jake, it seems like you are a lot more prolific when it comes to throwing the ball outside. Is there a particular reason that's the case that you seem to be a little bit more comfortable kind of throwing the ball outside than maybe toward the middle of the field?
I haven't noticed. I mean, I think the reason maybe for that is a lot of people like to put a lot of guys in the box and stop our run game. So there's more one-on-one matchups outside. Hadn't really noticed that. If anything, I think that would probably be the answer.
Jake, after the game, you credited the offensive line for your efficiency in the second half. Just could you see it in South Carolina in that second half? Your offensive line overwhelming them. How apparent was it?
Yeah, I mean, it was. Our guys, they were recreating the line of scrimmage, 6, 7, 8 yards down the field, and that's just a testament to our guys and the kind of conditioning level they have and the strength they have and just the work ethic they have too. So it's exciting to see, and like I said before, I got a front row seat to it, so it's really fun to watch.
You hear people describe you as a quarterback as adding a quote-unquote coach on the field. Do you feel like a coach on the field when you're under center?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Chaney and the offensive staff, they give me a lot of freedom. So I just try to put the offense in the best position to succeed on the play. Whether that's changing the play, flipping it, or going fourth, fifth progression on down. So I'm just doing my job, trying to get the ball to these playmakers because we have a lot of them. So as long as they get the ball, we'll be really good.
Off the field, even like in an example, how many hours? Again, for example, you'll spend time studying your opponent, getting ready for a weekly game. Kind of what's your schedule?
Yeah. I kind of this is the third, fourth week now, so kind of gotten into a routine and kind of found where I can pick up these 30 to 45 minutes or an hour, however long in the film room. So still kind of figuring out my schedule, but I mean I don't know. I could be an hour every day during the week, to 5, 6, 7 hours, plus on the guys. So it just depends, and just kind of see it week to week.
In the grand scheme of the season, you guys are 2-0, and you're coming back home, Middle Tennessee State. The night game, people are going to, I think, the number 3 ranked team in the country against Middle Tennessee State. It's a mail-in kind of thing. What's the objective in a game like this? Obviously, got an SEC road game on the other side of it. What's the focus on Mississippi, on Middle Tennessee State, and what's the challenge for those guys?
Yeah, I mean, for us, it's, hey, we're still going to get better this week. Coach Smart said, a lot of teams, when they play this kind of game, that they don't get better. We're still getting better this week. We've practiced, and we've gotten a lot better in practice this week. So that's what I want to see from our guys is, how are we getting better? In what areas, on the team offensively, or are we getting, just getting better? Are we run the ball better? Are we making more plays on the outside? Are we completing the ball better by making better checks? It just depends. But somehow, some way as a team, we have to get better.